Alright, so all going well. This is working. Um, yep, let's hope it is. I have the phone on here just to check that. Yep, cool. So sound is coming through. I should share that. So this is an effort to be better than I was last night. I'm not in work tomorrow, so I got a bit of stuff done there. So I finished building some War Machine Mark IV stuff. So oh no, don't want that. Oh my goodness. Post to say that I've gone live. Yeah, last night I think was a bit of a write off. I think all the excitement of setting up the case now just drained me and my battery depleted. So, in efforts to redeem myself and go live again today, hadn't originally planned on it. So, I'll share that to Instagram. Okay, so that's done. See if I can figure out how to do it properly on TikTok this time. Yesterday I just posted a picture on me TikTok story. I know I shouldn't be laughing at that, but like it was such an old person thing to do that's never used technology, like you know what I mean? Just totally botched it. So mention okay, it's not actually flipping. How do I can I add stuff to this? Hold on, stickers, effects, voice, captions, save stickers. Uh, link in bio. Okay. So the link is in my bio from the YouTube channel on TikTok, so if anyone's on TikTok, they can hop on and have a look and see if that will work. Post on the story. Yeah, so I was watching Trapped Under Plastic today, or listening to Trapped Under Plastic on my break and walk, and basically John and Scott were just talking about if you're excited about a project to jump onto that project, park whatever you're doing. Like for I'd say about 2 or 3 weeks there, I was slogging, and I mean slogging through my Shatterpoint backlog. So what's it come up there? Oh no, I should do my didn't enjoy much. So basically, I wrote down probably goals myself for the year. One of them was have a function YouTube channel, right? So the only way you do that is by putting out videos and stuff. So I'm working on that, which is fine. But one of the other ones I had on it was that I wanted to clear my Shatterpoint backlog. Now I have like 2 boxes of terrain. I had something like 30 something unpainted miniatures, and I was like, oh, I just need to get started on it, and it really put me off because sometimes when I'm painting Shatterpoint models, I can get really burnt out because they're all basically characters. So when I'm painting some clones and stuff, it's a little bit easier because it doesn't feel as high intensity painting clone armor. It's just white with a little bit of black, like webbing between the armor. So it's grand. So I was working on some Death Guard and Warriors of Chaos commissions and finished them up. Done all the basing that I could do with the stuff they had out because sometimes you have to go looking for stuff and I didn't want to go wait for the kids to happen. So I was doing all that and I was like, I really just wish I could paint Tau. And I was proper excited to paint Tau. So my Tau, my main box of Tau with my infantry in it, trying to see where I was at, and a couple of vehicles and stuff were in my parents' house. Now my parents' house is an hour and a half drive away, so it wasn't something that I could just get in the car and go and get them, you know. So eventually, in fairness, that helped out. That went up the attic and sent me, I think, 200 pictures of random bits because there's still a lot of stuff belonging to me in the attic at home. So, um, got that stuff sorted, got the models up to where I live, got the models, and I done a like stock take or model count. So like 244 tail models all in, and various stages of being built, primed, uh, fully painted but broke, fully painted and not broke. So uh, basically, I wanted. So what led me down the Tau rabbit hole was I played a crusade game with Mattel and absolutely loved it. It was just when you play a good game or something and you get really excited to actually play the game. So that's what happened. And I was like, right, that was a great crusade game. I think there's only 1,000 points is what we played. And then I played a boarding patrol game after. And what killed me was I have like breachers, I have crew, I have like loads of fire warriors and all, and I had to proxy a lot of stuff because I couldn't actually find it. So like some commander model, my cold star commander, there's a couple of other bits that I just didn't have. So I had to proxy a lot of stuff, and it was a little bit disheartening to be honest with you. But the excitement was really there, and it was there for about 2 or 3 weeks. And I was like, I just really want to paint out, really want to paint out. So I went on to Cults. When I couldn't paint out, I went on to Cults, downloaded some alternate files, uh, prepped them for printing. So I have a Great Narlock alt sculpt. It's like a third party sculpt. It was free on Cults. Um, because I always wanted a Great Narlock like growing up, and they're not around anymore or they're hard to get. So I was like, right, I'll set that up. I set up a couple of breaches because breaches are really good in 10th edition. And then I was like, I don't have enough devilfish. So I was like proper in um, the greater good buzz. I was sleeping Tau, I was playing Tau on a Tacticus, I wasn't playing anything else, I was really feeding into it. Just drinking some of the go-go juice. And that was all good, bar the fact that all that excitement could not go any further because I didn't know where I was at, I didn't know what I had, and for some reason that was just a debilitating roadblock for me that I couldn't get past. So I have everything now. I catalogued it all. I know where I'm at. Like one of the big projects, and I'm trying to build myself towards this rather than just jumping in because I would love to just jump straight into this. Is my storm surge. So I bought the upgrade kit on Cults that allows him to. So if you haven't seen the storm surge model, his two arms are basically two big missile pods, right? And they just sit there, two big bricks, and then he's a shoulder mounted gun, and there's two variants of the gun. So there's a upgrade kit you can buy for printing, and it basically that was it basically turns it from having no arms into two big arms carrying the gun like an actual mech. So if you played, I was going to say Battleship, it's not Battleship. It's Titanfall. If you play Titanfall 2, you basically turn your Storm Surge into one of the mechs out of that, so you'd look like BT. So you get arms to hold the gun, so that takes the gun off the shoulder, and then you get two shoulder mounts up on the backpack, or two shoulder mounts that turn like the missiles into shoulder mounted kind of backpacking things. Absolutely deadly. And then I was going through Instagram today and I was sharing loads of Tau paint jobs that people were doing, and I was like, oh my god, I could really go far out on this because someone had done a like a paint job on it, or he painted it previously as a Farsight Enclaves one, and then he'd redone it in this kind of purpley scheme. Man, it was incredible. It looked great, and all my tail was purple, and I was like, that's great. And he done a like a turnaround kind of real job, and I was looking at it, and I was like, are they jump jets on the back of the Storm Surge? And then I had this crazy idea because the likes of I think it's is it Deadly Print Studio now. I could be butchering that name, but there's a few places out there that do 3D effects for models, so like laser blasts or smoke trails for jump packs and stuff. And I was like, what if I had it posed as if the Storm Surge was dropping down from orbit? So he's kind of like, if you imagine, trying to describe this best way to like turn the camera on himself. You imagine he's holding his gun up as if he's falling, like the mechs in the Matrix or something, and they're kind of like jumping around, or in Avatar. So he'll have one foot kind of down, one knee bent, kind of raised. I'll have the smoke trails jetting out of the jump packs on his back, like as thrusters to slow his descent down, and then I can have the gun kind of raised as if he's holding it up and he's about to land. And then even better than that is I have a couple of old like dreadnoughts and stuff. But I could have it as if he's coming in and just crushing that. And I was like, oh man, this is great. This is this blah blah blah. And then I was like, no, you need to slow down. You need to calm down a little bit here. You're getting ahead of yourself. I don't want to set myself up for failure here by trying to convince myself to start some kind of project that is way beyond my ability. So it's something I'm going to have a look into. But instead of just jumping straight into that at the start of the project, I want to build myself up to the storm surge. So I've got two Riptides. One of them's a normal one, and one of them is the Forge World Yavara. So it's the one that everyone used to play that has the massive flamer and the pretty sure it's a plasma like bazooka missile launcher thing. It was amazing back in the day, and I bought it before I bought it. Jesus, my daughter's three. So I bought it 3 years ago, and it sat in the box for 3 years. I bought it in Forge. I went over for my birthday after my daughter was born, and it sat in the box for 3 years. So it's unfortunate now that the kit's in Legends, because it's a really cool kit. So I have a normal storm, a normal Riptide, then I have the Avara Riptide, and then I have the Storm Surge. So my plan is to get all of my infantry, all of my characters that I have. So like for birthdays and Christmases over the last couple of years, I picked up Shadow Sun, I picked up Dark Strider, and me missus bought me one of the I think they're XV9 hazard suits. I'm nearly sure that's what they're called. It was like an experimental hazard suit or crisis battle suit. Absolutely deadly model. It's Forge World, so it's resin. Built them. Never done that with them after that. So I have him. I have Dark Strider, Shadow Sun. Um, I had a 3D print of an alternate Farsight model. It was like an anime mecha, but it was designed to be a replacement for Dark Strider. And then after that, I have a Skyray, which hasn't even been primed, built it years ago. I have a Piranha. I have what else I got? I think I have a Hammerhead that's not painted. Uh, the Crew Army box that came out was last year, or yeah, I think it was last year that came out. That isn't painted. It now look it's built, it's primed, and I have base coats down for their like flesh. I think I used like Mournfang brown and then sprayed some Death Guard green and Open camo on them and stuff just to bring them up a little bit. And something else I had with them. If I'm not mistaken, from you all might remember me rambling on about the I'm trying to think what's called. It's Conquest was the first Imperium. So I bought the premium subscription for the Imperium magazine, which was the second edition of the Chef Part Works or Patch Works, I can never remember. Warhammer magazine subscription, so it's the Combat Patrol this time around, and I didn't do it because I think I have a chapter worth of Space Marines that are still on Sprue at the minute. So I bought the premium subscription, so I got an Orc box, Chaos box, a Tyranid box, and a Tail box. So the Tail box has like teeth, and then I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure it has a Cadre Fireblade in it. It's 3 stealth suits, and then it has maybe a 10-man Fire Warrior Breacher squad. So that's another squad of infantry. So I built the Breachers out of stealth suits 100%. I think I worked it out that I had 8 stealth suits, but they're the XB15 version, they're the old metal ones. So I have 8 of them, they all have force cannons because they're solid metal piece. And it's just the backpacks that you get on them. So I have so much tail stuff there, and I'm proper like excited to paint it. But back to what I started rambling about was Scott the Miniature Maniac and Ninja on Track Under Plastic, just saying like if you're in the middle of painting a Space Marine and you get excited to paint something else, put that Space Marine down and go and paint it. So I was like on hold for like mentally it felt like I was just in waiting mode for about 2 or 3 weeks until I sorted out everything and got myself to a point where I knew what I had. So now what I'm doing is every week I set myself a couple of hobby goals. So it could be record a video of X unit, or make sure you sort this 3D print for one of the guys, or stuff like that. So this week's hobby goals were to finish Mock Gideon, finish Gladiator, and if I'm going well, you can't see what I'm pointing at, have Thor up here. So he needs his rainbow base done and his lightning. So that was my hobby goal, was these three things, because that finishes off that commission. And then what that leaves me time to do is, if I can find what I'm after doing, yeah. So I have a gigantic toy box of this stuff. It's Tau terrain, but I'm painting it up to try and look like the buildings from Lothal on Star Wars Rebels. I'm going to use that Shatterpoint terrain. So I have a massive toy box of this stuff for the same client as these guys, but I need to finish them because they're on my mind. I'm not starting on these, so they're not slowing me down kind of thing. So once I got the Tau started, I was like, right, grand. Now I can deal with other things, and this is what I'm dealing with. So backlog clear. That's what it's all about this week. So clear Shatterpoint, which is just 4 models. Now I've had them painted since December, and they've just been sitting in the Shatterpoint box because I never based them. So that's what we're doing now. And then Gladiator and Thor. So I had a red Gladiator model that I was painting. That's done a while now, and then this one was just on hold because I had to dig out my green stuff and fix them and try and get them sorted. So he's ready to go. I need to just finish him, and then that leads me to move on to my own stuff and the terrain. Now I going again back to the thing that Major and Scott were talking about. It was, you're excited about Project Gopher. So the project that I was excited about today, having watched a couple of review videos of the new Scrum and something box for War Machine Mark IV, where they have the Chimera, which are basically the Legion of Everblight guys, and Troll Bloods. I can't remember what they're called. Troll Kin or something like that, whatever they're called. So I finished building the War Machine stuff. I started building like last July. So in 30 minutes, I built 22 models and magnetized 22 or 23 optional parts for it. Now, I say I magnetized them, the holes are pre-drilled and they provide the correct size magnets to do it. So I didn't have much to do, but I still had to super glue it and check the magnetization and all. So now I'm nearly 100% sure that that's the end of my my War Machine build backlog for Mark IV. I know there's 2 or 3 more boxes in another box in a different wardrobe, but I just wasn't sure if that was because of the way it's put in the. It's basically any of the GW boxes that I get. So like your Age of Darkness, your Leviathan, I use the top and bottom of that as storage boxes for projects for jumping around. So it's actually propping up a storage box for project at the minute. So I'm not sure if I kept the little boxes empty or if there's actually more stuff in it. I don't think there is, but I'll check that tomorrow. But it was nice just to go like grab. I popped out the table or the hobby chest. It was nice and easy, nice and quick. There was no real faffing about that I normally do, trying to find tables and stuff to clip lamps onto and run power cables and stuff. It was nice and easy. Um, got this set up, got the War Machine built, and was able to move it out of the way and get this stuff done. So workflow has definitely improved based on the lack of needing an hour before and after to clear space and set up painting station. So definitely a good thing to have. I won't say good investment, but I didn't buy it. I got it from my birthday. Thankfully. I was looked after by the better half. I don't know if people normally stream it this hour, or if people watch it like it's a Tuesday evening, and most people are probably in college after work in the morning anyway, so it's grand for me. I'm off tomorrow, so I'll just throw this on and get the stuff done. Basically, I need to clear enough of this that I can start working on my tail backlog on stream. That's what I committed to doing, and I don't get to stream every week, so I want to look at like getting stuff built and repaired in front of the telly, and then for actual painting, I'm going to do it all on stream. I do have a devilfish proxy printed, and they call it the Croup ball. So it's basically like this General Grievous kind of ball thing. So it's like General Grievous's wheel vehicle, but you've got a crew on the front of it with two burst cannons. You've got two crew at the side with like fishing hooks, poles that are just gonna like skewer people. And I printed predator heads that I got from my crew, so they just look absolutely menacing. So I'm looking forward to getting that actually done and into a game for the crack because I think it'll look really cool. But yeah, I need to sort a few bits, and the crew ball needs to be built and primed and all that jazz. I do have three more Cataphrone destroyers or breachers. I think it's breachers I need to build. So all going well, I can get the breachers built tomorrow night, and then that way then I can just do a massive priming session outside with all the war machine stuff, the Cataphrons, and a couple of tailbits. Like the Skyray is fully built. It literally just needs to be painted. And to do that, obviously, I need to prime it. So did share this on Instagram, but I didn't check if it actually shared. I'll have a look at that. Share about 200 things on Instagram stories today. Just sharing people's work and stuff. I found pretty cool. Couple of tail battle suit conversions, and instead of just spamming the people out with likes on their posts, I share the posts instead. Because there's nothing worse when you're trying to sit down, watch telly, and your phone's just hopping down, concentrating, doing not talking. Not that rambling on there like a machine gun for 20 minutes. When I was looking for all the tail stuff the other day, I found a lot of Blood Angel stuff, like, and I'm getting me ick up for Blood Angels again because there's rumours of Horus Heresy Mark 3 coming, and I have a massive amount of Heresy backlog that I haven't even built. Haven't finished my Mark 3 Battle Group box, I haven't finished my Age of Darkness box, I have the Leviathans, I have Contemptors, I have the Blood Angels, Contemptor with the jump pack, I have tanks, I have jet bikes, I have Terminators, I have a whole pile of stuff I need to do. But when I couldn't paint today because I was in work, I was doing other bits, so I was setting myself up with a list of stuff that I need to buy for storage, so I don't have the same problem with my towel again, where it's just thrown into the cardboard box. So I'm looking at a metal shelf display unit. One of the lads has one. It's pretty cool. It's a little kind of box, and the trays slide into it. But you can take the models out then and just slide the trays into magnetic backpacks and stuff. So I'm building myself up a nice little list of hobby supplies that I need to buy because I don't know if I said it last night when I was rambling through tiredness. I bought the wrong type of magnetic sheet to put in the box. So I think I found like a 25-foot roll of magnetic sheeting that you can use for like $45. I was like, that should maybe do me for life if I bought that. Or €45, I think is what it was. So I'm probably gonna buy that when I get paid next week and set myself up with a couple of boxes because one of them boxes that I use for storing the models was my paint box. And now that I don't have that anymore, I can put the likes of my Brutalis Dreadnought in it. Because he's a chunky boy and he's actually broke at the minute because I don't have somewhere proper to store him. So if I built all my Blood Angels, Dreadnoughts, I have, I think, two Redemptors, two Brutalis, and a Ballistus. So like that in itself is probably just one box gone. Do you know what I mean? Now I've only actually built um, the Death Company Brutalis. The other Redemptor is for my Tarkarons. So he's away somewhere else, probably in a box in bits as well. Waiting to be sorted, but that's a problem for another day. I'm not even thinking about them at the minute. I have enough armies going on and enough problems without adding to it. I had this in the freezer and forgot about it, so it's absolutely gorgeous at the minute. Right, Mark Gideon is done. On to Buddy here and Thor. Yeah, it doesn't look like anyone's actually seen the story on Instagram, so I'd say it's bedtime for 90% of people, but say that, it has some time. We're gonna move on anyway. Kids don't always sleep, so could wake up in 10 minutes, could wake up in 2 minutes, as long as I can. In the meantime, it's a Thor. Favorite song. No Thor in Blue, I think. I also need to watch some new hobby rushes this week because these ones are all getting pretty battered and well used, so do with refreshing stocks. I normally just buy a couple of Army Painter ones and a couple of the GW ones, but I only had one decent GW one left with a point on it, and that got slaughtered into painting everything I painted over the last 2 or 3 weeks. So it's taking a beating. So I think I painted 9 Shatterpoint models last week, which was pretty good. So using one brush to do 9 character level models is taxing on its life expectancy, as I'm sure you can imagine. So I'm just going in with some Zoltan blue here, and I've spread it all over my palette. Not intentionally, obviously, but obviously wanting to do a little bit too much there, and it just ran into a couple of tools, and it's leeching away on me. But the plan is to build this outwards towards the darker colour. I normally like doing this kind of stuff with the airbrush, but taking the airbrush out and setting it up just to do this bit isn't feasible, because I'd have to wait ages for it to dry and all. I need to improve my ability to do different effects without an airbrush. That's what we're going for. Airball. If I stuck to time, like as in there was a tight deadline on this, 100% to use the airbrush without, there's not a mission I wouldn't be. When deadlines are involved, you don't mess around. You just get the project done as quick as you can, as best you can, and you get it back. Obviously, once the client's happy with it, but making sure I get all the angles of this. Don't want to come back in now in a few minutes and see just a random bit of white sticking out from the hammer. You know, all the blue getting to the contact point of the hammer. I don't know if this is the best one for it, but water up it down and use a better brush. I'm not going to risk trying to paint the wires up it. And this blue planet, I think that's the electricity building in different parts. And then Caldor Sky, it's going to be our midtown. I'm going to drag that outwards and then find one will be my normal dark blue or imperial blue. That should tidy this off. I didn't actually check if the music was coming through or not, but I'm listening to Dead Mouse again. Find it. I'm listening to Dead Mouse and I'm painting. It's not music you really need to focus on it. Tomorrow, so it's my go-to paint music when I'm trying to stream or get something done. Because I find when I'm watching content from actual YouTubers when I'm trying to paint, I end up watching that rather than painting and hinders progress. That's not what we're looking for. If I can get Thor done tonight, it'll leave me Gladiator for tomorrow, and I'm going to play a game with the client on Thursday. So if I got Gladiator finished then tomorrow, that's 3 models, or sorry, 3 projects out of the house, off the desk, and I can move on with the time. I have a lot of stuff to build as well for other projects. So the Warriors of Chaos and Deck Dive project is finito. Once I get some better matte varnish, just to give them a quick coat, I can get them packed up and ready to send back. It should be hopefully Thursday. So stuff on tomorrow, and then after that I have the catapults build, I have the low tow terrain set that I need to do, and then we're back to some Legions Imperialis. I have a lot of terrain to build for that. I actually have to take all the models off the bases to do the marble base effect. So I need to glue all of the models for the Blood Angels, they're not Blood Angels, they Ward Bearers, I say Dark Reapers. I have to take them all off with a hobby knife. So you imagine there's like 30 something bases of infantry. It wasn't fun. My thumb didn't look the same for about a week after. From you're holding it and the blade kind of hoping to get home. Luckily enough, the job doesn't need fingerprint security. Well, I probably wouldn't ring out in. But yeah, that leaves me with not a whole pile of commission backlog, which was another one of my goals this year, was to clear the commission backlog. And once that's done, then it just leaves me free to work on all my own stuff and do videos off it. Feel tired of sleeping in. Only 34 minutes into this. If I could go for the hour, I'd be happy enough to have to do myself some more from last night. So we go is an hour. The Imperial Blue there. It's so handy having the paint back there. I'm actually putting stuff back in. I can just push it back into the case, to close it up, and it's job done. So it's extremely handy and organised. So see that there. Look, all the paints are right. So, this and not this parts. Quite left too much on the bush there. So just spread it out a bit. Once this is all right. And how the glaze should blend it all together nicely. I might look at pulling this guy's face up again, seeing if we can give it a shot. I'll give it a few minutes to start drying before I start hitting with glazes because I don't want to pull any paint off or anything. And in the meantime, then that means we can look at starting his base. Just gonna pull up the picture of it. I don't remember what it is now. Alright, so red, orange, yellow, green, blue. Probably purple. Okay, so right, let's do this nice and easy way. We'll go with red, orange, yellow, green, blue. So that's pretty much what we're looking at. Okay, let's just wing it and see what happens. So starting off with some scarlet red. Probably do a different model holder for this. Let's just rubbing things off. Oh no, that must have been dropped in the bin. The facing texture is there and all. Alright, just gonna go for red on. Try to make good coverage and not too much weight showing through. That's looking good. I might have went too far over. We'll see in a second. So I can walk it back in a bit. Some orange. Down a tiny bit. There's some steps. Shot now. Where we're missing. Okay, getting somewhere. Get some orange over there, and then I can blend the yellow into it. There's no white sticking in. Because this is still kind of wet in the model, it's making it easier to blend it together. Just looking okay. A little bit more red in the there. Okay, onto the yellow. I'm getting somewhere tonight. Straight in yellow. Spreading that over a bit so I have some surface area to work the green into. Going in with some green. I think we're getting somewhere. Keep saying that. I think we're getting somewhere. Looks like the green is kind of blending into the orange a bit. So I'll do an extra, take a bit of green, and then what I can do is come back in with the yellow and just walk the yellow into the middle of these two colours to blend them together. Colours. And we'll have to do some serious blending here because that looks like the also red, the orange, the green, the blue, turquoise colour. Probably I should have done smaller areas, but As you live and learn, I'm going to use a smaller brush again because I'm going to try and put the yellow back into the middle. Keep it clean. Try in and the only problem with the yellow is it's easily tainted by anything else, especially the blue. It's darker. Try and blend the green into the blue a little bit more as well. It mightn't be too bad. I might just need the darker blue just to edge the blue a bit off. Give it that touch. That doesn't look too bad. After I say so myself. Some orange, vibrante. Right now I think I'm just screwing around with too much, so I'll leave it there for now. And come back in a while and have a look at it and see what it looks like. Definitely went too dark on the light one. In some areas, not dark enough in others. Darken this up a little bit. What I might do is I'll go on blue. I just drag that down from the middle point over what should have been Caldor Sky and into the white area. Getting things done today. Setting that hobby list is massive for me. holds me accountable, and then when I take something off, it gives me just that little sense of relief that I'm actually getting somewhere with the backlog, you know, which is what the goal was for this year, was to try and clear as much of the backlog as possible. I don't think I'll clear all my backlog because it's just so much of it, but if I can reduce the amount of clients that's in the house, that's taking up space, I'll take that as a win. I'm sure they'll take it as a win as well, considering they'll be getting that stuff back. Now, it's not like it's just sitting here. It's normally, no, I need you to put that in the back corner this week and get this model done for corner for any kind of delays. That's what we're mainly looking at. Say where I do my own painting anyway, so that's not actually affecting the business side of things, getting stuff done. I'll tell people, oh yeah, I'll paint that for you, and then just sitting there and doing my own stuff for like 6 weeks and sending them out. So, I think I've given this guy just a couple of minutes for that to settle in and enjoy it before I try and do it. Probably only on the stream for about another 10 minutes or so, up at the 50-minute mark now. So, gladiator it is, I guess. See what we can do with this guy. So, see if I can get a nice highlight color going for his. Oh, anything his obliques and abs and stuff, the muscles around the rib cage here. So, just trying to concentrate a little bit to not making a mistake. My current zero views, that shouldn't be too big of an issue. awareness is encroaching. No phone drawing, I'm sitting here just mouth open trying to concentrate on what I'm doing. Coughing is a little bit lackluster. Oh yeah, probably should have supered it down to the base. He might be just a little bit too heavy for that. I think we're good. Jeez. There. Right into the blade. coming off here. Okay, so we are 1 hour and 2 minutes into the stream. I'm gonna cut it here. We got Machidian spaces done, which is something I wanted done. We got Thor space done. We got some work done on the hammer, and then some highlights down on Gladiator. And we also broke paint handle. So just do a quick little fix on that. So thanks for jumping on, or if you watch this post stream, thanks for watching. I do have a couple of videos in the pipeline. I'm in the middle of editing. One of them might actually be uploaded. I just need to put out the description and stuff on it. So stay tuned for that. Keep an eye out. One of them is regarding the their wall-mounted paint case. We've a model showcase, and I'm gonna have to do some more model showcase stuff over the next couple of days with some projects getting finished like this. So we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned. All right.